already plenty of value that circulates through this room on it every single day.
Oh, I'll build off of that. What's the plan? What he's getting at is what's the plan? Because he didn't even talk about the endowments, the nonprofits, the clubhouses, golf courses, cemeteries. He didn't get to none of the good stuff. The land bank itself, I've been tearing their ass up. You think Euro bullshitting when he said, "Oh, I'm buying everything." You fucking right, I am. Damn right. 76 acres for 15,000. What the fuck you thought I'm gonna do? What?
You need any investors?
I don't turn down any investors. No, I don't need investors, but would you like to invest? You're welcome. There's a percentage that can be arranged. There's a team for that. Yes, you're more than welcome. That's why I started the freaking REIT in front of y'all. I started my REIT in front of y'all. I did it with y'all.
It's up and running. It's already on.
Anything I'm talking, well, the REIT I just did a few days ago. It's running, but it's not IPO'd yet. But we do have what Anthony. Anthony is my freaking brother. We're not talking about stuff that we're freaking thinking. Yes, it's up and running. Yes, we have private hedges that are publicly traded. Yes, I have shipments that are publicly traded currently. Yes, right now. Now, the REIT that I just started Friday or Thursday and just filed the information on and just leaned today, yeah, I need a couple of weeks for it to be public. But can you invest now, currently, if you chose to? And can there be a percentage arranged? Yes. Can you bank with us currently, right now? Yes. What are we talking about? Anthony's not saying nothing wrong. Anthony knows me. He's just being humble because he knows I'm a private person. I don't like people knowing my damn business. Anthony knows me. Euro
That's a
knows
fact.
me. TJ knows me. Auntie Jackie knows me. Mama D knows me. Dabby knows my family. Anybody that knows the Emerald Triangle knows me. Anybody in the cannabis space, anybody in the hemp space knows me and my cousins. Period. Facts. I don't give a damn if we talking about Brazil, Thailand, Ghana, Guyana, Brazil. I got a Brazilian baby. Colombia, Sinaloa, Texas. I don't any of the touching 48. Alaska, Russia. Uncle Putin definitely knows me. I got pictures with Uncle Putin when I was a kid. So I don't just call him Uncle Putin. I really know him. Period. It don't matter who you name drop. The Russian mafia, the real mob, the Italian mob, Bank of America. My CFO was freaking JP Morgan's CFO for 10 years. What are we talking about? Are we doing it? Can you get dollar for dollar crypto funding right now? Yes. What? Can you buy in? Do you got $100 and you want to get in on the REIT? Yes. What? Right now, but why would I? You can still, don't get me wrong, you can still invest, but it makes more sense for me to teach you how to get your own 50 acres in a Tesla, and then you put 50,000 or 500,000 in on the entire fund, and now you're a partner. Makes a whole lot more sense than me just taking $100 and giving you a fraction of a percentage when with 3 negotiable instruments and a little whoopty whoop and a scoopy scoop, now you're an accredited investor and 500,000 is nothing. Makes a lot more sense. I like it. Just whatever.
Indeed.
But even Anthony tell you, I don't lend nothing less than 250,000. Nothing less. Period. It's not even my time. And first of all, I'm in a different asset class. I'm in heavy industrial. You dropping some M's with me. Period. So that's what I say.
That's the same over here. We deal with high net worth clients, and we're dealing with mine deals. Like I done seen. Let me just throw this out there. Everybody should have the email. There were two of them that kicked back. I will back channel those two to make sure I have their email address correct. But some of you who may be on stage, uh, you should have those documents. I'd read those documents over 12, 13 years ago. And that was the beginning of my journey that got me to this point today. So enjoy. But yeah, uh, freight is official, Euro's official. We've all
Uh-oh. I think you
yeah,
might be.
you guys
Oh,
are in
there you
there
go.
now.
You got
You guys are in there now. Go and enjoy it. Reread the stuff. Read it, read it, read it, read it to the cells in your brain adapt to the information. But that's gonna be the beginning of the journey right there. Very great reads.
Man, Anthony, thank you so much for taking the time out of your schedule, man, to do that for all of us. I just checked my email and I seen it was in there, brother, and I appreciate it.
No problem at all.
What'd you send them?
The top documents for beginners. Like affidavit. Oh, you're gonna enjoy this affidavit of Walker Tide.
Oh,
Zeroing out your account. Now, keep in mind,
oh.
some of the information is outdated, but I always
They can
want you
still
guys to
piece it together. They just need to know the principles.
exactly, and that's the key: understanding the principles and knowing that a lot of this material didn't come out from somebody who just studied the information. A lot of this material I forwarded to you guys came from individuals who had professions and degrees in this information. The affidavit of Walker Todd, that was done by a CPA that was representing banks and individual clients in court, telling them how the banking system actually functions and how it operates and how the banks don't actually lend you any money. So where does it come from? For them to do a bait and switch and give you a promissory note saying that you owe them. Well, by default, if you don't secure transactions, that's going to take place at the bank because you injected a liability on their books, which then created an asset on their books when they gave you a promissory note to pay them back when they didn't lend you anything. It's all accounts payables and accounts receivables and book entry. It's bookkeeping, book entry. That's it. Account payable and offset it, then recoup it. Then you're going to be a slave to the system, paying debt for the rest of your life. When you paid it, everything is prepaid in this system. Everything's prepaid. So the house
I in the Matrix. I can't hear.
Yeah, you in the Matrix, G. But he was getting saucy, saucy, saucy.
I know it, man. They did that shit. I believe that. That was getting good.
But nah, for real though, if y'all want to invest, like that can be a lot of y'all got. We already got like time to talk, so just add that to the talk about list for real. But y'all can invest now. It ain't nothing. And yes, there
Yeah.
are four IPOs, four publicly traded funds. There's a publicly traded crypto fund, a publicly traded opportunity development fund, environmental utility fund, and I forget the last one. It's a tech fund, but it's like universal. So it can kind of do all forms of philanthropy, but it focuses on technology. So like anything dealing with just about anything dealing with a computer. So like you got kids doing health and wellness, have them do it on the laptop or a smartphone or a smart device or whatever. Boom, still qualified. Developing a tech based or a dark web warehouse, still tech, or like a virtual school, super tech. You know what I'm saying? And then there's also government funding like grants and GovCons available too. So it's just like, yeah, no, Yahtzee. Like,
Huh.
You know what I think, brother Freight and Amp?
What's good, Joe?
I think that a lot of people is in their own way, and I think that it's a lot of like agents that want to keep them that way. And I think that, well, I know that this room established status, we be freeing people's mind states, and they don't want that. I think a lot of people come into this room, whether they're in disguise or whether they're outright, just like agent-ish, they come in here and they try to keep people the way they are. And every day we come in here, we drop the sauce to move them move them further ahead in their lives. And the agents try to keep them, try to hinder their progress. That's what I truly believe. I think that they think
It's
that all
sad.
people are dumb, and I think they're like, no. I think they look at it like, leave those dumb people where they are. You're messing up our business, or they're employed to, do things or
Indeed.
come up with these weird ass strategies.
Hey, God.
And I'm like, do these people not think that I see them? I don't see them from a mile away with the dumb shit that they be trying to do when they come into my room and try to get these people that, want some help, like to keep them where they are. And then that's the only reason why I really get upset is because when I'm trying to teach somebody something and they don't listen for their own best benefit, they don't understand the perception, the real perceptions that I actually see things from. I'm trying to tell them to do something in their best benefit while the agent is like, yeah, I hate that you're doing that and that you actually can do it. And only thing I could really do is try to get that person to keep doing what's not in their best benefit. You see, that's really what it is. They try to pull all of these different tactics and it never works because you just can't like refute the fucking truth. But you can make somebody like do something that's not in their best benefit. And that's what they try to get you guys to do every single day they come in here. Whether they're from one of these other copycat groups or whether they're from the bar association or one of these attorneys or somebody, that's just what they do. And I don't know if you guys see it. I see this shit every day. I be laughing. I don't even be getting upset. I be playing with them. But I be like, you guys got to see it. So when I be trying to tell people, guys, like, look, I will teach you X, Y, Z, and people's looking at, like, I'm gonna find a way around it. No, you're gonna find your way in a fucking circle because you don't even take yourself serious enough. And those agents, they exist solely to keep you where you at or push you back even further. I hope you guys see this, that this is the truth, bro.
Yo, and that's the sad part about it, yo. We'll chase our tail because of pride instead of just sitting here and be like, hey, I know y'all know the way. You know what I'm saying? Hey, just point. You know what I'm saying? Because there's a big difference between somebody that can fish and somebody that's waiting on a fish. You know what I'm saying? And that's all it comes down to. Can you feed yourself or do you need to be fed? Can you feed yourself or do you need to be fed? That's all it comes down to. Period. You know what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, at that point, you gotta make an executive decision. Somebody can sit here. Do you need something that puts you on autopilot? That can be arranged. Do you need something that needs to be highly motivated and looked at? You be like, yo, do you do your own joint? No, that's why I hire a freaking trust company. Duh. The fuck? No, I don't handle my own affairs. No, I don't. I don't get sued a lot, but if I did get sued, I don't want the headache. No, I don't.
To learn how to operate with limited or no liability. That's arm's length is what they call it, or having minimum contacts in place.
Ain't no arms. I'm a manager. Call somebody who has a freaking signing authority. I don't know what to tell you. Call them.
Look, that's a limited liability. That's a no liability situation.
I
That's
just
you're
work here.
operating in the correct capacity. Exactly.
Or I'm just a member. What? What's going on? I'm just a member. You got managed, you got member managed, you got members. What is going on?
Like, literally, right now, Wyoming Secretary of State is down. And you know why. I literally called them. They was like, yeah, we're having issues with our IT team is working on it. Call us back this afternoon. I wonder why.
I wonder why their servers overloaded. Wow. You wouldn't even know what to do with it. What address are you using for it? Let's start there. Hmm? Who's the signing agent? Or what is the signing agent? Hmm?
What capacity?
On what capacity are we standing on? Like, are you going? There's a big difference between a 1065 and a 1041. Excuse me. Period. Anthony, I don't want to hear nothing from you, sir. You either, Damo. But yeah, no, there's a big deal. I got a 9-digit number. TIM. Oh, okay. Does it say 1041 or 1065 in the middle of it? 1041. Oh, okay. Good job. Good job. Mm. Try again. It's not private. Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
And you know what? I think that the basics is just like, just handle business. How many people here really have a business that's bringing in at least a few thousands of dollars a month? You should start there. If you can't say, yo, I got a business that's at least bringing in a couple $1,000s a month on some tax advantage basis with good charging order protection with anonymity and boom, 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 you don't need to be talking about nothing else. You don't. I'm sorry, you don't. Because you haven't even shown to the minimum level that you know what's really going on. Am I right or am I wrong?
Mm. Nah, big fact. No point in getting a Bugatti if you just go run that bitch into a concrete wall and blow up. Fuck it. Shit. You might as well be a fucking debtor.
Like, how are you supposed to know and be a good manager or director of a management company if you don't even know and you don't have experience in operating the smaller company that you're managing? How? You don't even have experience. Because to know and not to do is not to know at all, right? So how the fuck do I really know if I never even done it? Hmm? That's the truth that nobody wants to hear, but that's the stuff that makes you do the things that you need to do so that you get the results that you really look for. And not only that you achieve it, but you preserve it. It's about achieving it and not losing it and preserving it. Only when you do things and you learn the ins and outs of actually doing it will you know how to preserve it. You see? Or you're smart enough to delegate the task to someone who is experienced. But that is indeed the thing. So put a one in the chat if you have a business here that you actually are, generating revenue in or some sort of commerce. If you're conducting commerce, put a one in the chat in some way, shape, or form. Everyone, be honest. Put a one. If you are conducting commerce in some way, shape, or form, do an entity that you created and put a two if you are not and you are interested.
I can't confirm nor deny, but allegedly I didn't create anything. And also allegedly I'm interested, but I don't know anything about anything. Thank you.
It's funny that you did that because when I had put the one, I was like, no, I'm supposed to control everything and own nothing. So, oops.
See there? There it go, right there. You done got caught in the doggone mindset because you absolutely right to my eyes. Now, of course, now it's not my exercise, but to me personally, yeah, no, I didn't start nothing. I don't own nothing. Now, do I know who needs to know or be known or how to control XYZ and pull strings like Geppetto and still make out like a fat rat like nothing happened? Okay, there's a big difference in conversation there, but I don't know. Let's see. The plot thickens.
So, this is why I say that, guys. But one of the reasons why I asked that. is because the next time you guys see something and you may want to consume something, whether it's a product or service, did you know that you can purchase that product service in your business and you could potentially most likely write it off as a business expense versus paying for it through your personal bank account or credit card? This is the beauty of it. I'm gonna write it off simply because I created this entity. You know that, right? So essentially, all of you guys, if I ever say, hey, I have this, send this invoice, it would be in your best benefit to purchase that service or that product in the name of your company. And you write it off under educational purposes. You're an entrepreneur. You're here to stimulate the United States economy. I had to take this course and learn how to be better at it. It's a business expense. Boom. This is what you should be doing. Not even just with me, but with everyone.
Okay, wait. Did you just say that if we pay for our classes, we can write them off, but nobody wants to pay for the classes? Wait. Are you
What
joking?
is a payment? No. A tender rendered is not a payment. What is a payment? No. You just asked, what if you tendered and that service was rendered and that service tendered could be reciprocated to your operation? It's just basic checks and balances. That is an operational expense. An operational expense is 150% tax write-off. It only costs 13% for the IRS to do it for you. Hmm. Give them a little tip. Who cares?
I mean, you guys should be purchasing things in your business name. And that's, you know, that's what the tax code was meant for. It's called 26 USC 162. Go look it up. If you think I'm lying, right? God.
No. For real, here's the thing. If you do it right, you get a Scooby snack. And if you do it wrong, you give a few Scooby snacks. It's real simple.
Hmm.
Simple.
For those who have heirs, you could hire them
Hey,
and name
Frank,
that company. Mm-hmm.
Peace, God. What's up?
what
What's
was
up,
that?
God?
What was that package you signed up for?
Uh, it was
The
the one
first, the
that had the
first, second,
most.
or the third?
It was the first one had the damn 720. But you want me to do the third? I'll do whichever
No,
one
no,
you want
no.
me to
You
do.
did the first one. That's fine.
Yeah, but I'll do any of them. You
Nah,
got
that
full.
is the
Is
first one is good enough.
okay. 'Cause I was about to say I
Do
saw
you want?
seven
Are you
hundred.
ready to finish doing everything else now? Because I didn't see
Hell
the
yeah,
messages till now.
hell yeah. I got a couple dollars. I'm ready to doggone
All
fuck.
right, bet. I got you. I ain't mean to
Yeah,
disturb
it's
you.
linked directly to my debit card. I mean my ACH. It's ACH. So whatever. If you
I'm
want to
about to
get the other
text. I
one,
got you.
okay, okay.
Freight, are you okay? Are you feeling
Hell
okay?
yeah. I'm feeling great.
I'm just
Anybody
checking. I'm just
anybody
checking.
I'm like 3 tickets short. Anybody got like 3 tickets I can hold for 30 days?
You can have some of mine.
You got a ticket?
I'm sorry, what kind of tickets?
A meal ticket.
A meal ticket.
Yeah. Oh. I'm like 3 short. That's all. I'll give it back. I'm good for it. Either way.
What's a meal ticket and how do you get them?
Uh, who's that? Tavia?
Yeah,
You a doggone mortgage loan officer, yeah?
I
You don't know
am.
what a meal you don't know what a meal ticket is?
I mean, I'm just asking you to quantify or qualify, or I don't
You
know
don't know
what
what a
that right
meal
word
ticket
is.
is?
I mean, I've had a couple of meal tickets. I call them dates, but
Yeah. Hey, we can call it a date. That's cool. We can call it a date. I get courted. That's cool. You feel me?
I declined
Hell
some
yeah.
meal tickets because of what's expected after I might not want
Look,
that.
hey,
Yeah.
you definitely, hey, there's gonna be some expectations on a ticket or two. I'm just saying,
Yo,
hey,
yo,
there's
it's not
definitely
sovereign
an
delight. Fool.
Oh, hey, but there's about 6 zeros after that ticket, though. You know what I'm
Hey, I
saying?
like that ticket. I mean, I will tell you, you know that movie, A Decent Proposal? But was it Demi Moore and Woody Harrelson? I think it was, and Robert, what's his name? Robert Henry. Wait, I can't remember the guy's name. He's another actor. He's really famous. He used to be the rebel. I can't remember his name. But anyway, where
Robert
the guy
Redford.
Robert, was it Robert Redford? I don't know if that's his name. I see his face, but I can't think of his.
Yes,
Okay,
it's Robert
so
Redford.
he
Robert
he
Redford
he makes
and
the offer to sleep
Woody
with her for
Harrelson.
one night and pay the. And my boyfriend at the time was like, "That's some crazy stuff, you know." I was like, "Dude, if a woman offered me $1 million for you to sleep with her, I would be like, do you need me to watch and make sure you did a good job?"
The indecent proposal.
Indecent proposal, yeah, sure. You can
Yeah,
make
my
it
husband and I, we
happen.
already talked about that. It's like, for sure.
I mean, and the crazy thing is, he wound up cheating on me, so I surely would have gladly let him give it away. I mean, I would have surely rather get paid for it. Right?
Man, look, here's the thing. Here's the thing. You women and your mentality of rationality is commended and much appreciated. But I can't. I can't. I love y'all. But I'll say this. Um, we have fun with it. Um, I have seen, and I always wondered, this is just a personal sidebar. I always wondered, like, if a, because I've seen a couple guys like pimp their wives before, and I'm like, do they really love her or do they love money more? And I was always just like, 'cause I've seen it. It's like a thing that literally like there's people that do that, like for real. But it's just like, for how long though? Are there standards? Is there like a goal? Like, are we just gonna, hey baby, you gonna goddamn make shit shake just until we buy this warehouse or buy this strip mall over here? Or what's the goal? Is there a purpose? That's what I'd be wondering. I'd be like, what?
I'll put it to you like this. I think outright, pimping the queen, if when I think of the term pimp, I'm thinking of sex solicitation. But in my relationship, my wife comes to a lot of my business meetings, and she's there to determine who the fuck I should do business with because she sees shit that I don't see, right? So it creates a balance. So I utilize her as it's a partnership. I wouldn't call it pimping though. So my purpose is, and she's always right. That women intuition is very freaking powerful. Nah, you shouldn't do business with that guy because he did this and you didn't see it, or I just don't like his vibe. She's able to see things that I don't see. So in that light, that's why we went in collectively together. So I look at it like that. It just depends on what framework you pimping, I guess. If that
Well,
if that
see,
makes
here's the
sense.
thing. Oh, hold on, real quick, Tabia. I usually let the women ride. Let me get this one off real quick. What if we pimp our two switching bitches that they call a straw man? Because you get a state man and a federal man. You get a public man and a private man. You know what I'm saying? Why not pimp the two switching bitches? Go ahead, Tabia. Go ahead.
I'm down for that. That's why I'm taking these classes so I can figure out how to pimp them out for real. But I will say that I'm in Las Vegas and I see it all the time where these men are actually married to women that are hoeing. So it trips me out to see that. It trips me.
Listen, I won't put people business out there, but I've seen it. I've seen it with my own eyes where, like, man, that guy will kill you about that lady and will throw her on the track ASAP. Take her to the strip club. She's doggone dance on the pole and doggone bust it open, all types of stuff, and go take it all to him. Facts.
That's a weak man though. That man is weak because he's preying on weak-minded women for his own gain. That's weak. That's the
And
easy way
that's
out.
fact because my son, who's 33 now, when he was out of high school, there were girls coming to him asking him to pimp them out, to be their pimp. They wanted protection, and they wanted him to be their pimp. And he's like, "Mom, I don't understand these girls. Like, what is this about?" I'm like, "We're in Vegas, man. We're in Vegas."
Now, see,
And no
Vegas is a
disrespect to
different
any
breed.
women being pimped in this room and any men that is pimping. No disrespect.
Yeah, no, look, any pimps and
If y'all
hoes,
do
you
what y'all
guys are
do, that's
okay.
what y'all do. But in my personal opinion, that's a weak man. I'm sorry.
I would like the record to reflect that all pimps and hoes are welcome and it's okay. All right. And I've seen people go from pimping on the block to doggone running trucks and 10, $12 million operations a year. I've seen people go from slinging bricks to slinging trucks. Okay. So, or trailers, slinging loads, swinging doors.
The
Oh,
dog says swinging low. Yo,
yeah.
yeah.
Because that was a little pause. But
Yeah.
swinging doors. But still, no matter where you come from or where you start, it's okay. No matter if you're just like, yo, I just want to connect people together. I just want to lend people money or whatever in perpetuity. Like the opportunities are endless. Once you learn how to turn $1 into $1,000 or 1,000 credits, the choice is yours. Or debits.
I ain't gonna lie, God. I've helped women design. I've built companies for women in Vegas and California and all that, and they definitely home. But I built this for them, so it could be like they don't got to pay any taxes on what these rich guys is like paying them. I've done that, indeed. I don't get into the personal business. They took, but
Yo,
I've done it, God. I've built it. They
but
was like,
but
you know,
here's
blah blah
here's the
blah.
thing.
Like,
Here's the thing. I want here's
it is what it
it
is.
if we take the same mentality out east and we do a private member association, I'm not going to confirm nor deny with my right eye that I may have intellectual property that's linked to some operations that may have or contracted an unincorporated association to manage an operation in which some extracurricular activities may be partaken, no matter if it's a what's those those massages y'all ladies be liking? What's that? The erotic massages? Y'all know about them? Anyway, those let's see.
Erotic
There's
massages. Now that's the key.
Oh yeah. Oh no, women gonna trick off before they even pay the light bill. Facts. If they don't do nothing else, hey, they gonna definitely get their hair done and they're gonna get them a massage. And you give them a doggone extra spendthrift on top of icing on the cake. Listen to me. Listen. Man, and of course, okay, you know what? Yes, we'll have a Rolls Royce pick you up. Yes, we'll have a Bentley pick you up. Oh yes, no problem. Leave your car where it is. That's fine. Perfect. Of course. Oh, yeah. Oh, you need a venue to doggone do your massages? Gee, okay, cool. Oh, you want to cut a percentage? Nice. Hey, just pay the booth rent and a percentage. Look, we don't have ask no questions. Gee, it's nothing. It's okay. What? Unincorporated associations do what they want to do. You just file that it exists. Hmm?
Mhm. But I've done it in that sense. Like, I've just helped people out. If I can help them out, I'm gonna help them out. Well, like with the personal stuff, that's what you do. And I'll make sure you do it the most advantageous way. That's what I am here for. Indeed. Peace, God. What's the sign? Mandy, mm, Shauna, how's it going? But indeed, guys, invest in yourselves. I think that's the invest in yourselves. And that's the bottom line.
Don't beat yourself, treat yourself. You're gonna get in your own way, chasing your tail about all this stuff, running in circles. Talking about weight. No, nah. We don't mind going from preschool, G. I'm telling you, I done listened to it so much. I know exactly. I may not know exactly. I know enough where you could tell me a code and I could tell you what it's about. You could just say the number. I'd be like, oh, okay, that's about credit. Oh, okay, that's about banking. Oh, that's about securities. You know what I'm saying? So, with that being said, it's just like no matter where you at, it don't matter. You just come politics, and we start there. You know what I'm saying? But know that it's some extra stuff going on. Period. Excuse me. And once you understand how to use these 9-digit numbers, it's gonna be a different ball game for real. Like you think it's just, oh, I got a 9-digit number and it's called a trust. No, it's a little bit more than that. A little bit more, especially if it come out 1041. That's pointless to what we talking about. We ain't talking about nothing 1041. And then there's still another form on top of that one. But we could talk about the 1065 for now. There's another one on top though. And it's another one on top of all that too. So I'm just saying, like, how deep in the game you trying to go? And you be like, how you know these forms? Because I look at what the hell they doing. They send me copies. You got to make sure they ain't doing you wrong. So I know enough. But you got to put yourself in a position to understand, like, okay, what is the security? Okay, what account do I put the security in? Like some of us be asking questions that's not even possible to do, even if you, it's not possible. It's not possible to have the same security in two accounts if they ask for the physical asset. Now, if they ask for a digital copy, then you're good. Then you can have freaking as many as you want, which a lot of them do. Only ask for digital copies.
Yep, because you got to be the holder in due course. Why would you send an original?
Right. Why would you send the original? Who the fuck does that? It's 2023. You got fucking 4K printers and scanners. What? No, I'm not sending you nothing. You better doggone take this picture. You better take this picture and this recording.
I
I
text
said
you.
what I said. I got you. I'm on it right now. I'm on it right
Mm-hmm.
now. But
That's just fact. Electronic. Well, for those guys who hit me in the back channel, I got a lot of messages. So just so I know, like, please just send me, like, say, like, masterclass in the chat, so I know, like, what it's about. So I know what to send you, what the info should be about, because it's a lot of messages. So just send me, just write masterclass or securities or whatever, or trust and taxes, so I know what to send you the invoice for. And um, I'll do the masterclass this Friday, guys. So just let me know.
So for clarification, You have the master class, you have securities, and you have taxes, correct?
Hmm. Hmm.
Thank you for that.
Damn.
And I'm
Oh, for
finishing up the
anybody that's in
curriculum.
the room that didn't hear, our Euro's doing a master class on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So if you want to get in that master class, you need to put your email in the back chat, and then he will send you a invoice for it. The invoice is going to come from the Goings Group LLC. Pay the invoice and he'll send you the information of how to get into the class.
Hmm. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. That is how it works. And for those who don't want to learn how to build it and you just want it built, indeed, I will build it for you. You don't even have to learn how to build it. I will tell you how to operate it, though. You're gonna know. You're gonna have to learn how to operate it, but to build it, you don't need to. Some people may not be interested in knowing how to build it. They just want it. Indeed, I can do that for you too.
Hey, Euro. This is Yakira. Listen, is the master class the next step after what you set me up for, or the securities? Which one should I?
You want to do securities. Master classes. That's the most. That's the advanced level.
Okay. Yeah.
Mhm. Yes, indeed. I think once you have securities down, I mean, you could skip forward if you feel confident enough. Depends on what you're interested in learning. There's a lot of
I mean, it sounds like
construction.
they're all integral, puzzle pieces to the grand scheme of things. So
I don't. I don't want. I don't want to put too much into my brain. So
Yeah.
I'm just trying to take one
Like I
step at a
promise you, if
time.
I was to invite all of you guys here and do a master class now, I would bust your fucking brain. Even you
Yeah.
guys who think you know what you're talking about, I promise you, I could bet you, you wouldn't know what the fuck was going on. You'd be like, "What? I thought I knew, but damn, I had no idea." I'm telling you, Freight will tell you, Shauna will tell you, the God will tell you, like. They can tell you. I'm not lying. I'm not trying to sell you shit. You don't gotta come to me and do nothing. Don't pay me. Don't pay my corporation. Nothing. I'm telling
Wow.
you. I know that for a fact. You won't know what the hell is going on, but it all be laws. And you're like, I can't. I don't understand what's going on, but this is the law. This is what. Like, it's crazy. I promise you. It's like nothing you've ever seen before.
I think I'm more interested now more than ever because I seen how my dad used to operate, but now like everything now is like just coming. It's just coming back to me and stuff, and he's no longer here, so I'm trying to follow his footsteps. You know.
Yeah, you do it. It doesn't come overnight. Like, you can have the information, but you know what? You have to develop yourself. You have to condition yourself. That's what Anthony was saying.
Right.
He said it's not about what you do, it's how you do it. Like, you don't be at the top of the mountain screaming, "Everyone come be free!" Ah! The next person to come up at the top of the mountain, kick your ass off the mountain just to be that guy screaming, "Hey, now I'm the top dog!" And then it happens over and over and over. That's what's happening. People
For
want to get
real.
clout. People want to get clout for being the one that came up with something, not knowing that somebody gonna come right behind them and kick their ass right off the mountain. And it keeps happening because they're doing it for the wrong reasons. You see,
I
it's really
have to
what that's all
understand.
about.
I have to understand so I'll be able to like teach my children this. But I do have a niece. I have sisters that I want to bring aboard with me, but I know like my niece, she's too much. So she's one person that I really don't want to really tell her too much about it. I just want her to be able to like be a beneficiary or something. But as
Yeah.
far as learning the process, and she just runs her mouth too much and it's like, nope.
Yeah, she could still be a beneficiary. She doesn't have to be a part of the inner workings of it. I mean, you could give her some sort of role in the family, indeed, but she, that's how there's protocols for that. Shielding certain information, indeed. But yes, we can do it. But that's what it's really about. Sorry about the background.
Right.
But it all starts with your behavior. That's what being Asian majority is. Asian majority is not, oh, I claim my birth certificate. No, that's nothing to do with that. It has all to do with you understand the truth and you can act accordingly and conduct yourself maturely as an adult and not a minor. Has nothing to do with any monetary value. You see, that's what Anthony was explaining earlier. It's about you and how you behave. Are you behaving like a child or are you behaving like a grown adult? That's it. It doesn't have nothing to do with age. Because there's people who, sheesh, oh man, we see it every day. There's people 20, 30 years older than me acting like children. That's how I know. Like, and they be the main ones that like, yeah, this I don't have a bank account. What you talking about? And I'm like, you a kid. You don't even see it. How from the lens of what someone who is age of majority and professional sees it. You can't even see yourself right now. They would look at you like you're a child and you're 30 years older than me. Talking about private banking and all this other shit. You see, that's the truth. And at the end of the day, the truth is accounting. If you know accounting, then you know there's got to be two sides, right? You have assets and liabilities, and you have debt, and then you have credit. At the end of the day, everybody cannot be on the credit side of things. So there's a space for everyone. Just to tell you, I've learned to adapt to that. I've learned to say, yo, you know what? I don't want to force this on anyone. I'll let them choose what they want because that's their free will to choose whatever they want in their lives. And if they choose to be on whatever side, then that is up to their choice. God gave them that free will. I can't interfere with that. You see, that is the truth of the matter right there. You gotta let people choose what they want. That's it.
I think, and here's the thing: we gotta know when to pivot, yo. We a lot of people, y'all been sitting here about 6 days, 7 days straight. You know what I'm saying? A lot of y'all should really have at least the enough notes, at least the notes to piece it together to do everything from start to finish for real. Maybe the only thing is maybe the icing on the cake and a couple candles. Facts. Everything else been raw and uncut, straight drop. No touching bus. And if you don't know what that means, I ain't talking to you. Simple. If you don't know quality over quantity, then you don't know money. And you guys, you already know you guys start at a 101. It's not nothing personal. It's just that's where you want to start. That's all. Take the emotions out and get money. Make it make sense. Put yourself in a position where, okay, now, all right, I know how to leverage. I know what leverage. I know what a negotiable instrument is. All right, boom. I can still keep everything at arm's reach and still have a fully funded internal operation collectively. Oh, within partnership. Now you hold interest in other countries. Now you have, oh, you can give work visas. You can give whatever you want to give. You can get people, how you think everybody be getting their family over? Huh? Don't get my family over. All right, hold on.
Guys, I understand we're all at different levels. Indeed. And that's totally fine. Be honest with yourself and say, hey, this is where I'm at right now. I like to start from here and take one step at a time. That's going to bring you the results that you want. You got to be honest with yourself. As long as you take that one step every day, you're doing better than you was yesterday. For those people in the chat, it's called 26 USC 162. Look it up. Actually, do you guys want to read to make it easy for you? Do you? No, there you have it. I made it very easy for everyone. Now, could I have any volunteers to actually read it? Of course, you guys know my background is pretty noisy right now, so I don't think it'd be ideal for me to say like to but indeed, someone could read it. Okay, Miss Shanika. Can you guys hear me?
We can now.
Oh, I was asking, did anyone want to read what I posted at the top?
Greetings, everyone. Do you want me to pull up the code and read it?
Greetings, Samari. Greetings. Brother Harold. Yeah, you're pretty low. Samari, you want to read
Sure. Is it the code you want me to read?
at the top? That link at the top.
26 U.S. Code, Section 162, Trade or Business Expenses. A. In general, there shall be allowed as a deduction all the ordinary and necessary expenses paid or incurred during the taxable year in carrying on any trade or business, including 1. A reasonable allowance for salaries or other compensation for personal services actually rendered. 2. Traveling expenses, including amounts expended for meals and lodging, other than amounts which are lavish or extravagant under the circumstances while away from home in the pursuit of a trade or business. And 3. Rentals or other payments required to be made as a condition to the continued use or possessions for purpose of the trade or business of property to which the taxpayer has not taken or is not taking title, or in which he has no equity. For purposes of the preceding sentence, the place of residence of a member of Congress, including any delegates and residents, commissioner within the state congressional district or possession which he represents in Congress shall be considered his home, but amount expended by such members within each taxable year for living expenses shall not be deductible for income tax purposes. For purpose of paragraph 2, the taxable shall the taxpayer shall not be treated as being temporarily away from home during any period of employment if such period exceeds 1 year. The preceding sentence shall not apply to any federal employee during any period for which such employee is certified by the Attorney General or the designee thereof as traveling on behalf of the United States in temporary duty status to investigate or
So,
persecute.
Samari, you don't have to read the whole thing because it's pretty lengthy. But I just wanted you to see those first three things there, right? You see that? Those
Which
three
section
things
are you
there.
referring to? Because I read quite a few. So you want me to go back to, are you highlighting 1 and 2?
1, 2, and 3. You see when you read those? Those are very important. Think of just those three. Think of
Mm-hmm.
break that down. A reasonable allowance of salaries or other compensation for personal services actually rendered. What does that mean?
Basically a write-off. That's what I'm gathering.
So if you have a company and you pay yourself for working for your own company, that's deductible from the business's expenses, correct?
Correct.
Yeah. So you could have a business and it's generating whatever level of revenue, and you can pay yourself a certain amount. That amount would not be subject to business tax if the business was taxed in the first place. But you definitely know that it wouldn't be applied to taxable income for the business.
Right.
Now you see when you have an S corp or a company tax as an S corp, the IRS tells you that you have to pay yourself a reasonable salary. Understand that that reasonable salary that can't be considered taxable income for the business.
I'm following.
You see,
I
that's
got a
very
question.
powerful. Mm-hmm. What's
Can
up?
you donate your paycheck back and make it a non-taxable event?
Hell, goddamn, yeah. You fucking right, you can. Goddamn right, you can. Why you think your old lady's supposed to get all your money, G? Huh? Fuck are you with her for? What? Duh. It's in the freaking Bible. Your old lady's supposed to get everything, G.
Why you think the Jews put everything under their wife's name?
For the minority write-off, or just for the write-off in general? Well, it's not. It don't have nothing to do with the minority.
Why you think she the trustee in the marriage license? You ain't shit. You boy. You a goddamn beneficiary. You ain't nothing.
So if I structure it properly, I could be the trust executor, or she could be the trustee, and all I gotta do is tell her what to do, right?
Hell no. I ain't gonna give you financial advice for nothing, but you caught
I
me in a
got you.
good mood. I'm gonna tell you like this: you on to something, but you can sign the whole fucking check to her account and write that bitch off dollar for dollar. I know that times
Ah,
three.
I'm with you.
That's all I got for you.
I'm with you. I'm with
Properly
you.
structured, but yeah, hell yeah. Why you think she's supposed to get every coin? She's supposed to get all of it. I don't give a fuck what book you quote. I don't give a damn what book we talk about. It's in the Torah. It's in the Quran. It's in the Christian Holy Bible, King James Version. It's in natural
Watch,
law.
watch this. What piece is the most powerful piece on the chessboard?
The king, sir. I'm with you.
I'm
Which
telling you.
which color moves first?
Black.
Well, white goes first. Property, but it's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
Free white person versus black person. I
Yes,
mean,
always,
the Moors was
always,
on to something, right?
always free
Okay.
white person. If white over black in chess, hey, white goes first, G. And we white because you own yourself. You own the body, soul, spirit. So period. But we not gonna go down that yellow brick road because hey, it's enough dealing with bull smoke. What you mean you're white, bitch? I'm white. I said what I said. Um. Anyway, but you have fun if you own property. It's a classification in law. That's all. Okay, classified as white. And if you look up law, Black's Law 1 through 3. I'm being specific. 1 through 3. It's in those, and it shows you the real definition of black, the real definition of white. So that kills all that. So now 6. What about 6? I was very specific. 1, 2, 1 through 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, or 3. Okay, I know they're in there. I've read all of them. So just saying, save you a little bit of time.
Civility and mortus. Dead in
Oh,
the
the
eyes
much
of what, Frank? Dead in the eyes of what?
dead in the eyes of law.
Ding ding. But we all call ourselves crayon.
You're dead in the eyes of law. You's dead. Oh, my bad, my bad. I'm over here. I'm filling out some stuff. But I'm here though. I gotta get on it. In the eyes of the law. And they oh my
Damn, I think my phone.
but so uh what we got? Yeah.
The definition black, bro. You got to give it some time, man. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, they
The
looking
Black's
up the
Law
definition
Dictionary
of
is
black?
thick.
They
Yeah,
looking up
bro.
the definition of black? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I like it. I respect it. I respect it. All right, cool. Okay, cool. Hmm. I mean, I could save you some time and tell you that it means dead, lack of property. What? I I am sovereign. I own myself. What you mean I'm lack property? My mama birthed me. Have y'all ever asked yourself why every vessel with a birth, a big old bubble in front of it, is a female's name? Hmm. You never asked yourself that?
On the sea or named by what?
The name of the vessel.
A name,
Name
right?
one cargo vessel that with a boy's name. We're gonna be waiting forever. No. Of course you have military vessels with no birth in front of it, presidential names, generals, such and so forth. But no, those cargo vessels with the berths in front of them, the big old balls. It's a big old dome. It's a big old ball. It's super big. It's huge. Berth. It's a berth. It's called a berth. 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 Hey, Yahtzee women, you're freaking God. For the baby to live, what the baby got to do? Suck on your nipple. Even stories said back in the day when certain slaves couldn't, excuse me, get in proper nourishment, they had to nurse from the bosom of other women that just had babies. You give life, you nurture, you create life in your image, but y'all don't want to be gods. Okay, cool. Well, what you want to be? Like they be like, oh, there's women cutting. Yeah, no, the women can don't. Oh, hold on. Can I take this call? Sorry, y'all.
Hmm. So you guys share the room. Pings people into the room. Everything is profit right now. I'll put the link at the top and in the bio. If you don't have a problem, go ahead and do on behalf of the investor. Get you a free stock. Yeah. Nice little get on the market.
Yeah, y'all don't even. I don't even know why TJ posted that stocks up top. Y'all not even ready to trade. What? They gonna be like, what? The stock market is open on the weekend. Yeah. What are you talking about? Crazy.
Freight, I have a question. My XRP is on Coinbase. Sh- is that a good thing, or should I move it to
It don't
maybe?
matter. You got XRP. It don't matter.
Okay,
Whatever other platform you know you can get it from, I get it from that one too.
okay,
This is not financial advice though. This
yeah,
is
no,
just for entertainment purposes only. But if you know how to get it from multiple platforms, do you even know what XRP is? You obviously you don't. You got to not know. Because here's the
no.
thing. Let me tell you about it. Let me tell you about it. I got you. I got you. Hold on. Mm. You know that there's a military, right? Like every country has a military. You know, the United
Mm-hmm,
States has the biggest military, right?
mm-hmm.
Do you know how they
Yeah.
send their money?
Well, we don't have the biggest. We have the best. China has the
Okay.
biggest. They have more.
All right.
You have to enroll
Well,
in China in the military as a
well,
fucking
if
citizen.
China has the biggest, then why are they not winning? All right, cool, whatever.
No, no,
All
no.
right, we
I
got the
say we
better.
got the best, but they got
All
more
right,
people. They got more citizens than us in general. So they make their people join the military.
oh, okay. All right,
So
that doesn't.
they
But a
outnumber
lot
us
of
like
their
2 to
people,
1 and shit.
but a lot of their people, over 67% of their people are over the age of 60. You think they're really fighting?
No, no, hey, compared to what we got, what I'm telling you is they not. It's not really anyway. But they do have a lot of.
All right, cool.
Oh, I'm
All right,
sorry. I work at a pharmacy, so I just got a call. I'm sorry, I'm not gonna be able to hear what you
no,
said.
it's cool.
Okay, thanks.
What was I saying, TJ? I just forgot.
You were talking about the you said so we got the best military. You said
Oh,
we got the biggest
Ripple is
military.
how the military sends their money. That's all. Ripple is how the military sends their money. XRP is how the military
Hello,
sends their money.
my name is Jennifer. How may I assist you?
Oh,
Are they?
it's all good.
I heard they've been utilizing XRP for a minute now behind the scenes. Is that the reason it's only sitting at like $2 right now?
Nah, it's only sitting at $2 because they doggone been going through
The litigation
a allegedly. We'll
about
say
about the whole securities thing.
I call it a mediation. It's not a litigation. No one's been charged.
Got you. Okay.
Excuse me. They haven't been able to come to terms so that it can be settled. So
Oh,
it's more like a mediation still, technically. But the reason why it's not a problem to me because I don't mind. Um, but they hold interest in everything minted or wrapped in their code, but it's secure. But they want interest in every single transaction. Everybody ain't liking that, which I like it. It don't bother me,
I love it.
but I love it. It
Um,
don't bother me. Shit. All right, cool. Pay a little extra, and I got the military behind me. Cool, perfect. I'm cool with that. I don't bother. That don't bother me. I'm gonna write it off anyway. I don't care. Um,
so
but other people they don't like it.
it sounds like it's projected to hit at least three digits.
It's going when they settle. When they settle,
Mm-hmm.
you're gonna be. You're already rich now. Don't get me wrong, but you're gonna be fucking stupid rich
That's what I
when
figured.
they settle.
I got into
So
like seven.
just chill. Just
Yeah.
chill. Just no one knows but us. No one knows but us that yo Ripple controls the grants, the government contracts, anything government funded, anything military funded. Ripple is transferring it through. Period.
That's
All right.
what's up.
But when they fucking settle, you hold on. You just ride. You just freaking. You don't sell. You don't sell until you see that doggone peak go back down, and you gonna know. You gonna know when they settle. It's gonna go stupid. It's gonna go dumb diddy dum dum. You're gonna get alerts. And hold, I'm saying hold. I'm saying that I got Ripple long term, super long term. You're gonna be like, what? Yes, I'm in there. In there. You said it's going for how much? How much right now?
I think it's a little under $2.
Oh, okay. I'm telling you, when they settle, hmm
I
Or XRP,
buy some
yep,
more.
it's like 40 cents.
man, get in. I'm telling you, I'm telling you. That little that $2 turned into $30 real quick. Real quick. When they settle, they could settle anytime. When they come up with a magic number and they settle, it's okay.
And they got that Whom app that they use for payments or Zoom.
There's nothing more secure than XRP. Period. It's not a currency. It's muscle. It's not a currency, man. It's muscle. Speed and muscle. That's what that code is for. I'm telling you. Just like Ethereum. You want to go in on Ethereum. You want to go in on Ethereum, Euro, Ruble. What were we just talking about?
Besides XRP,
Oh, XRP too. XRP.
what about Stellar?
I'm not too familiar. I lend strictly off of those top five. So and oh, Bitcoin, Stellar. What's that? Is it wrapped in Ethereum or any top five?
It's actually wrapped in XRP.
Oh, well then. But see, XRP you can't lend off of it though. It's just convenient.
Mm.
Yeah, it's good for security, but you need to wrap it in something that can be tendered everywhere, like the euro or Ethereum or Bitcoin. Yeah, but you got to wrap it with the top three.
I sent you a question about logistics for some China shipments, but in your back channel, when you get a chance, take a look at that. Let me know if you can help me out.
Is oh okay? Is it out of Wuhan? I really don't like China. Here's the thing. Here's my thing about China. I like my money up front from China. If it's not domestic to domestic, if they don't have a domestic trust, I like my money up front. China's not Hague, and they're in the middle of a war. I'm not gonna be able to get my money anyway. It's just like Brittany Griner in Russia. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, yeah. If they're not paying up front, whatever they're getting, I'm cool on it.
I'm a contractor,
But
but I have a hard time getting my hands on equipment, so I was thinking about just flying over and setting something up, but I got to get it back here.
I could dig it. I feel you. I mean, we'll chop it up. We could chop it. We could chop it. But China's unique, bro. I'm telling you right now. If you're paying and you're footing the bill, as long as your entity's been in business for 2 years or more, we might be able to shake something. But if not, we might have to move some stuff around.
All right. Looking forward to the talk conversation.
All right, cool. Hold on, I gotta take a call.
So, guys, what's up? What's happening?